welcome. As long as there's a body here, it's in surrender to Ramana. Ramana is my guru's guru, my teacher's teacher. But they didn't teach anything. They were transmitters of awakening. And the only reason we're here is because of their grace. And when you see this being, you see pictures of him, you can see the clarity, the beauty, simplicity, because there's no obstruction to the shining of his being. So, thank you for being here in the grace of this incredible being whose awakening is still vibrating through the time and space, still serving from heart to heart. Inquiry is a means to eliminate ignorance. Ignorance obscures love from shining forth. For the nature of the self is love itself. Love cannot be practiced. All that is possible is to surrender to it. There's no such thing as practicing for love. Love is already here. It alone is. All that's needed on your part is to give up thought, which makes you imagine yourself to be separate from love. So stop all thought and merge into love. Then there's only love, which is bliss beyond imagination. To one who has discovered the ecstatic joy of volitionless love, practice is a laughable absurdity. That's our mission here. It's for each person to choose freedom so deeply that you completely surrender to love. You give control to love. You give your future and your past. You give every idea of yourself. And love has you. Love will eat you. And as love eats you, it can be a terrifying experience to be overwhelmed by love, like a goldfish in a whale. And then there's no separation. All false distinctions disappear. And you are as you've always been. Love itself, appearing in this limited form, as in all form. So that's why we're here. For that to happen, first you have to be willing to tell the truth about your own situation and see that it's not, see if it's working for you or not. If your life is not finished, if you haven't finally realized everything, if you're not living a life of peace and fulfillment, then everything you've tried so far hasn't worked. So you have to be willing to turn away from everything you think is real, to face the unknown reality, to discover the emptiness of everything, and the bliss of emptiness. There's nothing you can get. Everything that you can get will be lost, one time or another. But what you can do is tell the truth more deeply to what's real and to stop paying attention to the unreal. That's simple. It's called discernment. If you have discernment between what's real and what's unreal, it's a requirement for freedom. If you don't have that discernment, when you hear the real, you'll hear about it, and you'll believe it, or you'll disbelieve it, or you have an opinion about it. But it's nothing to do with reality. Reality is as it is, whether you believe it or not, whether you have an opinion or not. So then all of that falls away. And when all of your opinions fall away, what a relief.